in you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be repotting a couple plants, some into Leca and then others into Lechuza Pon. So we're just going to do a couple repottings, and also feel free to like, subscribe, and put a comment down below if you'd like. Up, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Yeah, let's get into it. So the first plant that we are going to repot today is this ficus. So as you can see, it's outgrown this for quite some time now, but it's doing really great. So I'm going to be transferring this from Leca into Lechuza Pon. I bought these pots off of Amazon. They're super cheap. Well, they're super affordable. Yeah, so it's just got the inner pot, this part, and then the it comes in a multiple pack of like 3 or something like that, or 2, and then it comes with the water meter. So you just put this together like so. Slipped on. Some of these are a lot easier than others. I highly recommend the Lechuza brand pots if you can afford them. They are, I think, worth the extra money. These, the off-brand ones, or the few other brands that I've purchased, a lot of times you have to give it a flick to see, to get the water up to where it needs to be. So anyways, put this in here in a little hole. So first we are going to get this plant out of Leca. I will probably speed through this because it's going to be loud and it's going to take a while. So dish, but it definitely needs to be rinsed off as well. So I'm going to finish getting the Leca off of the plant roots, and then I'm going to wash it, and then we will repot it into Lechuza Pon. Go ahead and put this into Lechuza Pon, or just Pon, whatever. Let's see. I'm relatively new to Pon. I've only been using it for like maybe a little bit less than 6 months, but I have most of my anthuriums in the Lechuza Pon, and they're loving it. Like, they keep shooting out new leaves, so I'm trusting, and I love the fact that I don't have to guess when my plants need water. Like, I love that. Okay, so the Leca that I took this plant out of, I have it set aside in a bowl. I'm going to do a bunch of rinsings, like rinse out the algae and all the other crap, and then I'll also sterilize it, you know, keep it in water with some hydrogen peroxide for 15 minutes or so, and then put it into some clean, sterile water and leave it like overnight, and then rinse it one more time, and then I can reuse the Leca. So that's the one nice thing about Leca. So I'm just going to start by putting some Pon in here to fill up the bottom a little bit. then you're going to stick your plant roots in there. I'm going to try and keep the ones that were out of the bowl out. I'm going to actually look up and see if, I don't know if you're supposed to cut them off or not. They're kind of not the prettiest thing to look at, but, you know, whatever. Okay, and I kind of want to get it at the same level that it was in the previous pot, and just make sure that the roots are fully covered. And you make sure you want to have this where you want it. The ficus, I don't think it makes much of a difference, but for other plants like philodendron and anthuriums, you might want to place it, you know, on the side of where your leaves are displaying or whatever. So, just going to keep filling up the pond. So when you're filling this up, I usually tend to just make sure that it's really, there's no air holes in here. So I'll usually give it a good shake if you can, depending upon what you're planting. And then just keep filling. I'm just using a cut piece of plastic, just reusing, that works really well because you can squeeze it and cup it and whatever. This is what I've purchased, and I purchased it off of Amazon. I've purchased like, I don't know, like 6 bags or something of this, and this is the 6-liter bag. So almost done here. So one thing you don't want to forget to do is put water in this thing in your new pot. But I'm going to wait and repot these others, and then I'll fill them all up with water. So this is the first plant repotted. It's just a ficus. I can't remember which one this is, tahini or something like that. So yeah, we'll put this to the side. And then the next one that I want to do also in pon is an anthurium, and I bought these. It's a different brand than the larger pot, but same basics. So this one comes with like 4 or 5 pots. Put that aside. Okay, put this in there. These come pre-assembled, which is nice. And these pop into place really nice as well. So the plant I'm going to be planting in there is or repotting rather, is an anthurium I got from Ecuagenera. It's acclimating pretty well. I do have to cut off some of these aerial roots that I think got too moist, too humid. I don't know. Anyways, I had it in a propagation box. It's called an anthurium. I have no idea how to pronounce this one, but in parentheses it's velvety. I'll post it on the, so you can see it right now down at the bottom, what type of plant this is. So I'm going to take this off first, and I've just had this propagating in a glass of water. Depending on the plant, I'll either propagate them in, or not propagate, I will acclimate them in water, just a cup of water, a glass of water, or I'll do sphagnum moss. I'm going to prep this plant first by cutting off the dead or rotted roots. I did sterilize these clippers before I've used them. You want to sterilize them every single time. Okay, so all the dead or rotted, whatever, roots are now off of it. I will usually give this a quick rinse as well, just to get the algae and you know, it's been sitting in water for a while, so I'm just gonna go give it a quick rinse, wash off the leaves real quick, and then we'll pot it up in this little pot. Be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to put this icky stuff aside. Now the plant is rinsed off. You can see I would consider propagating this, but I think it's doing good just the way that it is right now. Might do that in a future video. But as you can see, it did grow all of these roots while being in the water. So when it acclimated, all the roots that it came with usually die off, and then it grows, at least my anthurium. So I'm going to think about where I want this facing with my water meter. So if it's on my shelf, and you know, I don't want to stare at the water meter, but I want to be able to see it at a glance, so I'll probably do it on the side like such, just so I can see it at a glance without having to turn the whole thing around. You know, maybe that's not an inconvenience for some people, it just is for me, so food for thought. Okay, so I'm gonna set this girl down for a minute. I'm gonna put some pon at the bottom of it, because you don't want the roots sitting in the water, even though they were just sitting in the water, but not with pon. So, okay. And we're just gonna stick it in there. You don't want this too far down, otherwise it'll rot. So you have to be mindful of that as well. So I'm gonna try and do it like that, I think. Yeah. Okay, so my phone just cut out, my video just cut out. So here is the finished product, my Anthurium velvety. Like I said, I'll link it below what the name of the plant actually is. So yeah, this is the finished Anthurium, and we will do another repot video next time, repotting plants into Leca. So please like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment below. Let me know if you like these videos, you want to see something else. I do a lot of imports quite frequently, so if you have any questions, just leave them down below. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoy your day. Bye!
About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.